Hi, guys. I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to another episode of Early Years Matters TV. Today, I have an interesting topic. I'm going to talk about professional development for early childhood educators. Yes, today's discussion is going to be all about professional development for early childhood educators. Yes. Let me start by defining what is professional development. So professional development is a continuum of lifelong learning. Yes, as an early childhood educator, you need to see yourself as a lifelong learner. It's not just, I'm done with my degree now, my master's, my PhD, and that is it. I understand sometimes because of the cost of studying for a longer period of time, maybe perhaps for 3 years, 4 years, or for 5 years, and you're like, oh, you're done and that's it now. Don't come to me in relation to education. I'm done. I'm tired. I just want to focus on my life. Yes, I've been there myself. Understand how it feels like, oh, you're done. You've been studying for a particular course, a particular degree for a longer period of time, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and you're like, that is it. You're done. Everything is over. Nobody should talk to you about anything that has to do with education. But you need to understand that as an early childhood educator, you have to be a lifelong learner. You're not just going to say, well, I'm done and that is it. You have to see every day as a learning opportunity. Every day as it comes, see it as an avenue to learn. That's why I'm going to talk about professional development courses for you as an early childhood educator, to give you tips in relation to some of the courses that you should enroll in as an early childhood educator. Because I understand sometimes you might be like, I don't even know which course to do now. I'm done with my degree. I don't think there's another course that I need to do. I'm going to point you towards some of the courses that is important for you to do as an early childhood educator. So professional development is a continual lifelong learning. And you might be thinking, why enrolling in professional development courses? To enhance your pedagogical practices, and not just only your pedagogical practices, and also to fast students' learning and development. So you might be thinking, why professional development courses? It's going to enhance your pedagogical strategies, not only your pedagogical strategies, it's going to enhance you to promote children's learning and development. So now let's talk about some of the professional courses that you should be enrolling in as an early childhood educator. Let's talk about equality and diversity training. Yes, as an early childhood educator, you need to enroll in equality and diversity training. You might be thinking that, yes, we've touched during your degree. Yes, you've touched on equality and diversity during your degree, but understand that the world is evolving. Maybe perhaps you did your degree 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and things has changed. Let's take it's important that you enroll in equality and diversity training. Equality to be fair in your dealings with the parent, with your co-worker, the multidisciplinary team, the parent as well, your co-worker, and also in relation to diversity, acknowledging that differences does exist. It's not just only acknowledging that differences does exist. You're promoting this, you're celebrating this. So you need to enroll in this course to teach strategies in relation to how to promote this in your early childhood setting. Because you might be thinking that, oh, is this way that you want to promote equality and diversity? But enrolling in this course, you'll be able to broaden your horizon in relation to how you can learn more about other strategies that you can use to promote equality and diversity in your early childhood setting. So equality and diversity training is a training that I will encourage you to enroll in as an early childhood educator. Next, I'm going to talk about training in relation to working with families. Following me on this channel, you will know that working with family is my thing, is my baby. My PhD research was based on in relation to working with family in the area of early childhood. So as an early childhood educator, working with family should be a training you need to enroll with. You need to learn how to work with family. Sometimes I've seen educators say things such as, oh, this family is difficult to deal with. I don't even know how to work with the family of the children in my early childhood classroom. So working with family is a training that you should be enrolled in. Early childhood educator, you'll be able to learn the tactics in relation to working with family, the challenges that family are facing, because sometimes families don't want to engage. It's not that they don't want to be, it's not that they're facing challenges. This was what, in relation to my PhD, the mothers that I interviewed, they spoke about some of the challenges that they faced. It's not that they don't want to be part of their children's early childhood education, but they spoke about challenges such as cultural differences, COVID as well, cultural to work to pay the bills, to look after the family. So these are some of the barriers to them not engaging in their children's early childhood education. So when you enroll in a training known as working with family, you'll be able to learn the strategies. You'll be able to learn some of the barriers that parents, and not just looking at this barrier. What is the way forward? These are the barriers that parents are facing. So going forward, how are we going to combat this barrier? How are we going to come? Is another training that you should enroll in Childhood Educator. So in my next video, I'm going to give other trainings as well that you can enroll Childhood Educator. And if you found this video helpful, subscribe. Not just only subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll definitely be the first person to be notified. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.